Look, things have definitely have changed. Like in the 70s, there was very, very few salons. And I mean, back in the 70s, 74, 75, we used to charge $25 to $30 per facial. And we used to charge $30 for a full leg wax, which the wages was only $78 a week. So, you know, now it hasn't changed. I mean, you know, things are different. Like you would make $2,000 in a week, very, very easily. But now there is a lot more competition by far. I mean, when I came to Australia, the beautician salons, they were about maybe this big on the yellow pages. Now it's, you know, it's everywhere. But people have found that in the 90s, they had a lot of belief in the beauticians and put everything to them. But now with very strong glycolic peels and that, some people have had bad experience. So we have to re-educate and re-change everything. I think there still is a lot of work to be done in the industry. That's what I feel that, you know, the market and the industry has to go back to the original roots. Learn to actually nourish the skin rather than stripping it off. No, definitely not.
So what do you think it is about it?
I think a lot of the schools, they have eye product in there, including TAFE, and they just concentrate on promoting and teaching the girls on that particular product. So when the girls come out of college, they only know how to use a particular product, and they sort of brainwashed to that particular method. And as you asked me earlier, we need to have open mind.
Yeah. And I mean, if you look around today, you can see just how many brands and products
exactly.
there are.
And you know, it's just amazing how, yeah. And I think, unfortunately, they learn the theory, but not that much, because then that particular product that tells you something else, and that confuses your whole way of thinking. I've been, as I said, very lucky. I lived with a, which is one of the best, as far as I'm concerned, cosmetic chemist in Australia. So I lived with him for a few years and learned how to mix creams and potions and that. So that was quite interesting, and I learned a lot. But that's what the girls need, to just go and visit something like that. And certainly there would be a lot of companies there that would be very happy to have students to work in there in the lab for a day or help. Well, you know, I've been in the industry, as I told you, for a very long time. And I've been away from the industry, from my own salon, for about probably 5 years. And I'm back into a new salon just now, just opened another one. And because I have to start from scratch again, I think to build up a database, yeah. I tell you what, I spent quite a few thousands of dollars on local paper. I didn't get not even one call, not even one, okay? I did one with a discount company just recently, and we got not many, because that was my choice. We only sold about 108. About 88%, this is on my phone, 88% will return.
Wow. You did?
Yeah.
Oh. So
70% I have rebooked. I mean, 70% is massive, absolutely massive. And I mean, yesterday, Karen and I, we were absolutely chock-a-block booked, and some people, it was their third time coming back. I think is if you have your own database and you're fully booked, it's a nuisance to do a client from those Groupons, because you don't get that much. You might get, if you like, you get $15 an hour from this client. But for me, to build up my own database, it's been fantastic, because I didn't have to spend that money on the paper. So for me, it was an investment on advertising. And because this particular group that I did, they only target the people around my area, so it was not targeting everywhere. It worked brilliantly, and I treated those clients like VIP. So yes, we got $15 an hour paid. No, more than that, sorry, $21 for an hour treatment. So that's not too bad, you know. And most of them, they went at an eyebrow wax, so that's another $20. So it was $40 an hour. And then we got the client back. So for me, it was an investment.
So you actually upsold to them as well?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because, you know, they've got to go somewhere else and have their eyebrow wax done. Because 90% of clients, they go and get their eyebrows done, you know. I didn't promote manicure, pedicure because we don't like doing it. And then those nail bars they can do for next to nothing. So you can't compete with them. But we upsold nearly everybody. And as I said, I treated all my clients that were treated very well. And when they finish their redeem their voucher, they have to tick they're gonna come back. 88% they said yes. And we have rebooked about 70%. That's
really,
massive.
That's huge.
That's huge.
3 to 4%.
Exactly. We were
Even to get half.
We were very lucky that they're all rebooked. Yeah. For the 5 years that I didn't work, I decided to go and work because I always had my own business since forever, and I decided to go and work in other salons to see what it was like and how they treat their staff.
Yeah.
And I don't treat my staff like that, thank God. And I don't treat my clients like that either, thank God. So I learned enormously. Yeah. So, that is an experience that it's incredible. The reason that I closed my business down or sold it and went away from it because I used to do lots of waxing.
Yeah.
Because the media, there is so many. If you go on Google and put my name on Google, honestly, there is like lots and lots of stories. But I enjoy doing my facials.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely, I enjoy doing my Brazilian waxing. I love doing that. And I enjoy doing treatments and when people, like with the anal bleaching, people can see results straight away.
Yeah.
And I love when they go, wow.